When most people think about trading, they think about making money quickly, hitting big wins, or avoiding losses at all costs. But millionaire traders see the market differently. They don't just focus on profits, they focus on risk. Risk is often misunderstood. For most traders, risk is something to avoid, something dangerous, something that keeps them awake at night. But for successful traders, risk is a tool, a signal, and a measurement of opportunity. They don't blindly chase trades. They assess, quantify, and manage risk before taking any action. The first key difference is risk awareness. Millionaire traders know that protecting their capital is the #1 priority. Every decision is measured against the potential loss. They ask themselves, if this trade goes wrong, can I handle it? Most traders ignore this question and end up losing more than they can afford. Another difference is risk to reward thinking. While many traders chase quick gains, millionaires look for opportunities where the potential reward significantly outweighs the risk. They understand that taking many small, calculated risks leads to consistent gains over time, while avoiding large, uncalculated risks protects them from catastrophic losses. Emotional control is another major factor. Most traders let fear or greed dictate their decisions, taking either too little or too much risk. Millionaire traders are calm, disciplined, and rational. They don't let a temporary loss or gain cloud their judgment. They have systems in place to manage risk consistently, no matter the market conditions. Millionaire traders also understand that risk is relative, not absolute. They don't treat every trade the same. Each decision is analyzed based on probability, timing, and position size. This ability to evaluate risk precisely, rather than subjectively, is what separates consistent winners from the rest. Finally, millionaire traders embrace risk strategically. They know that avoiding risk entirely limits opportunity. Calculated risk, when managed correctly, becomes a tool for growth. They take risks, but only those that fit within their system, align with their goals, and have the potential to yield outsized rewards. Now that we understand the mindset behind risk, let's explore how millionaire traders actually manage and leverage risk to build wealth. First, they define their maximum risk before entering a trade. Every trade has a predetermined stop loss, a maximum amount they are willing to lose. This might seem obvious, but most traders enter trades without clear boundaries, leaving their capital vulnerable. By defining risk up front, millionaire traders ensure that no single loss can derail their portfolio or emotional state. Second, they use position sizing to control exposure. Risk isn't just about losing money, it's about losing too much relative to your account. Millionaire traders adjust the size of each trade based on their risk tolerance, market conditions, and overall portfolio. They never risk more than a small, manageable percentage on any single trade. This allows them to survive inevitable losses and stay in the game long enough for the odds to turn in their favor. Third, they assess probability and edge. Not every trade is equal. Millionaire traders evaluate trades based on the likelihood of success and potential return. They focus on high-probability setups that align with their strategy, rather than chasing every opportunity that appears. This selectivity ensures that over time, their profits consistently outweigh losses. Fourth, they diversify and spread risk intelligently. A millionaire trader rarely puts all their capital into one trade, asset, or market. Diversification reduces the impact of any single loss and allows for smoother growth over time. It's not about avoiding risk entirely, it's about managing it so that one setback doesn't wipe out progress. Fifth, they leverage risk when it aligns with their strategy, rather than blindly seeking leverage for bigger profits. Leverage can amplify gains, but it can also amplify losses. Millionaire traders understand when it's appropriate to use leverage and when it's better to stay conservative. Every move is calculated. Sixth, they review and learn from losses. Most traders fear loss, but millionaire traders treat it as information. Every losing trade is an opportunity to refine strategy, adjust rules, and improve decision-making. They don't let one bad trade shake their confidence because they know losses are part of the long-term equation. Finally, they think in terms of long-term risk-adjusted returns, not short-term profits. Many traders obsess over making money today. Millionaire traders measure their success by the growth of their portfolio relative to the risk taken. They know that controlling risk consistently over years, not chasing quick wins, is what builds sustainable wealth. By combining these strategies, defined risk, position sizing, probability assessment, diversification, calculated leverage, learning from losses, and long-term focus, millionaire traders turn risk from a fear factor into a powerful wealth-building tool. Now that we've covered how millionaire traders view and manage risk, it's time to explore how to adopt this mindset yourself, because thinking differently about risk is what separates consistent winners from the rest. Step 1. Accept that risk is inevitable. No trader avoids risk entirely. Markets are unpredictable, and losses are part of the journey. Millionaire traders don't fear risk. They accept it as a natural element of trading. This acceptance allows them to make rational decisions rather than emotional reactions. When you stop fighting risk and start managing it, you gain control over your trading outcomes. Step 2. Make risk measurable. Subjective feelings about danger or chance lead to mistakes. Millionaire traders quantify risk in every trade. They determine exactly how much they are willing to lose and calculate potential reward versus risk. By making risk measurable, they turn uncertainty into a decision-making tool. Every move becomes deliberate rather than impulsive. Step 3. Treat losses as lessons, not failures. Every losing trade is an opportunity to learn. Millionaire traders analyze losses systematically. They ask, was the strategy sound? Did I follow my rules? Was risk managed properly? By treating losses as feedback, they continuously improve their system and reduce the likelihood of repeating mistakes. Step 4. Build a system around your risk tolerance. Understanding your personal comfort with risk is essential. Millionaire traders design strategies that fit their psychology, capital, and goals. They don't blindly copy others or chase high-risk trades they cannot handle. Your system must align with your capacity to withstand volatility, both financially and emotionally. Step 5. Focus on risk-adjusted returns, not raw gains. Chasing big wins without considering risk is a shortcut to failure. Millionaire traders measure success in returns relative to risk taken. A smaller, controlled profit achieved with minimal risk is better than a large profit that could have wiped out your portfolio. Over time, risk-adjusted discipline compounds into sustainable wealth. Step 6. Practice patience and discipline. The millionaire risk mindset requires waiting for the right opportunities. It's easy to get tempted by frequent trades or hot tips, but high-probability setups are rare. By being patient, following rules, and managing risk, traders ensure that every trade has a positive expected outcome. Step 7. Develop mental resilience. Markets are unpredictable. Losses, drawdowns, and volatility are unavoidable. Millionaire traders build emotional resilience to stay disciplined during tough periods. They understand that risk is temporary, but disciplined decision-making creates long-term results. Step 8. Trust in the system and let compounding work. Ultimately, thinking differently about risk is about trusting your rules and strategy. Millionaire traders know that consistent, controlled, and calculated risk-taking, compounded over months and years, is what produces real wealth. Luck might play a minor role occasionally, but discipline and strategy are what truly multiply capital. How millionaire traders think about risk is fundamentally different from the average trader. They don't fear it. They measure it, manage it, and leverage it strategically. They understand that risk is not the enemy, but the path to opportunity when approached with discipline. By adopting this mindset, protecting your capital, and focusing on risk-adjusted returns, you position yourself to grow wealth steadily and sustainably. Remember, trading isn't about avoiding risk, it's about mastering it. Millionaires are not born lucky. They are made through calculated, disciplined, and fearless management of risk. If you can think like them, your financial potential becomes limitless.